Now then, welcome back to the channel. I'm just going to press record here, be honest with you, and just talk about Oasis. Last night was one of the best nights of my life. I'll never forget it. I'll always remember I was at Heaton Park on the 16th of July, on the Wednesday, the middle night of the 5, and it was one of the best nights of my life. It was great. It was it was perfect. Probably tell by my voice. That's the best way I can sum up how good it was. Is listen to me. I've moved myself to the side here so I can put in various pictures and videos. We got front standing seats. Our seats, we stood up, right? It was one of the most unbelievable views, atmospheres of all time. I'm going to do a vid actually. My next vid on this channel is going to be how to get front standing tickets for free. We got an upgrade for free. It was crazy. We had general admission, got there quite early. You get front standing. It's like, what? Great, thank you. I'm going to tell you tomorrow, or actually today when you're watching this, how to get them. And yeah, hopefully you have a better chance than a lot of people. The gig, it was perfect. I'm going to tell you my best 3 songs in a bit as well. We're going to talk about loads. I'm hoping in this video you can just put me down somewhere and we can just talk, you know what I mean? I'll never get my head around the start. I'll never get my head around how like the tempo just changed instantly. The mood changed. When the fucking In the Bushes thing came on, all the news articles on that back wall, when that happened, the mood of the place, everyone's smiling. People were just stunned. Some people were screaming. Some people couldn't speak. During Supersonic, I said this on my TikTok, I was filming the crowd like this behind, and you could see a bit of me, and I'm like this. I didn't sing a word of Supersonic, I don't think. I don't remember anyway. I don't remember much of... because I was in total awe. I was mesmerised. Like, this is the band. I'm sure you're the same. Like, this is the soundtrack to my life, this band. When you think about all moments of my life, this band were probably there through a lot of it. And when you're seeing them, and it's one thing just seeing your favourite band, it's another thing seeing a band who haven't been together for 16 years and they get back literally throughout my lifetime and not been together. It's all I've known. And imagine how I'm feeling. Then I imagine how, like, this 50-year-old fella next to me is feeling, who went to see him 30 years ago and now he's seeing him again with his kid. And they're hugging during Slide Away at the end. It was so nice, and everyone was in the same boat. Do you know what I mean? The crowd were great. It truly was amazing. Yeah, so we were really close, really really close. We had like I don't know what the section was called with our own food bits. I'll put some diagrams on there. You can see right at the top of the screen on that diagram, on that bird's eye view. The long white thing was our bar right at the top. The big bar was obviously at the bottom. The long white things are the bars. Right, if you didn't go. So we were right at the top. That bit was our enclosure. You got like your food and stuff down there, and then you just walk up straight into the enclosure. It took us about 10 minutes, I think, to get from our. I'm going to just call it our seats because it sounds right, even though we stood up. From our seats to the bar toilet was like probably a 10-minute walk just there because obviously the crowds of people. There were 9,000 people in that enclosure, right? And it was just like, you had to just wade your way through, honestly. You carry a tray of 4 beers like this. It was like, please move. But we got there in the end. And once you're in, you can't really go out again. Ashcroft was amazing. Richard Ashcroft was brilliant. I love him anyway. I'd seen him on his own, and he set the tone. Cass set the tone, to be honest. Cass were great. They had the screens on, not the full screen. It was like just the camera was showing Cass and Ashcroft as well. There was no like graphics or anything on the back. But they sounded mega. Really got it going. Ashcroft, I mean, The Verve, one of my favourite bands ever, and Sonnet's one of the best songs for me of the 90s. Bittersweet Symphony is one of the best songs arguably ever. Everyone just living in the moment. Not many people on the phones, not as many as I thought anyway. I've been to a few gigs and you get that impression it's going to be that atmosphere where, oh, people are going to film this song or people are just loving it. Like, I've got, go on my Instagram. If you go on my Instagram, I'll show you the vids with the sound and stuff. You can see what you've seen it anyway. How many concert clips have we seen shared already? Don't need to see my clip to believe me. Yeah, onto the actual gig. Slide Away was amazing. Live Forever was great. I think it's a reminder of actually just how good them songs are. Like, they're the best songs they've ever done for a reason. They sounded so good live. I was probably preconceived ideas were like, oh, I can't wait for Fade Away. I can't wait for Hello maybe. But you get there like, wow, these songs are great for a reason. They sound so good live. They really transpose well live. Live Forever, Slide Away, proper like anthem songs. Everyone's singing it. Sounds a bit daft, but like everyone does the words because everyone there didn't know the words to every song. Absolutely not. I think I was the only guy there who knew who Cast were, but no one was singing along. It was like, what the hell? Even Ashcroft, a lot of them songs, but Anyway, what do I know? But to have that sense of like togetherness, everyone knows them songs. They sounded great. I saw Noel at Peace Hall in Halifax last year, and I said on this channel actually, I said, "Listen, I'm not a big Whatever fan as a song, but it sounded mega live, and it did. It sounded so good. Whatever. I think Noel was on form. Obviously, Liam was great. Liam didn't miss a note, but Noel's backing vocals were superb. He nailed everything. His guitar, I'm really struggling to speak here. That guitar when it hits you right at the start, Aqua, second song, like a down, and everyone's like bouncing. It was unbelievable. Yeah, during Supersonic, I think I actually just froze. I was like, "What?" It's mesmerizing. It don't feel real. It don't sink into like the eighth, ninth song. It's like More Than Glory in that. It didn't feel real at all. Cigarettes and alcohol, everyone's turning round, doing whatever it's called, the Poznan, whatever it's called. Which, yeah, that was good. As you probably tell, I'm still a bit kind of struck by it all. And like, it's not sunk in yet. I don't think it ever will. I'm so grateful that I was there. I know some people were just so unfortunate with tickets and priced out of it. And we were so lucky we got tickets when we did. I'm going to do a vid tomorrow about how to get front standing tickets and upgrade, because we somehow did, and it made it so much better. Obviously, it would have been great in general admission, but that's what we expected anyway. But we chanced it and we got in front standing, so close to the middle, so close to the front as well. It was so great being there with pals and girlfriend as well. And they all loved it. I can't even describe how this has failed vid actually, because I really wanted to come in and go, well, it was this and it was that. I just hope you can tell by me smiling throughout the video, it was one of the best nights of my life. One of the greatest things I'll ever see. That's probably the only problem, isn't it? It literally won't get beaten. I can't see anyone else that'll beat that. Absolutely not. It raised my expectations were definitely not there. It battered them. The fireworks at the end as well. Coming back on. Master Plan. Champagne Supernova. Don't Look Back in Anger. Wonderwall. Some encore, by the way. Was it different order actually? Was that one? Little by Little sounded great. Little by Little, the chorus was mega, and it just don't matter. Noel belted it out. I've said this from day one, even from the Cardiff clips I've seen. He's going at this 100%. He's playing everything. Do you know what I mean? Solo sounded unbelievable. It sounded so good. That kind of wow. Wow. I don't think it was a wow pedal. I don't know what it was, but that screeching sound of the guitar went right through you. It's great. Drums sounded good. You actually picked up a lot from a lot of the other band members. Bonehead's guitar came through. That sounded great with all the monitors and all speakers. And Get out some of the stuff he was doing on the left-hand side of the screen. He kept popping up some of the intricate stuff he was doing, which you don't really notice when you're watching it on YouTube, etc. To see it there, and then them screens were fucking huge, absolutely massive. Like, I couldn't even guess how big they were. They were the biggest screens I've ever seen in my life. And there was that really cool screen in the middle above the stage that kept coming. And I don't know if you noticed, like, kept coming up and down, which is really cool. The lights, the graphics, they went all out. I'm glad they did. I'm going to leave it there, I think. If you want more thoughts, I've got a TikTok about it with more of a raw reaction. But this is, I don't even know how to sum it up. It was amazing. People just loving each other and getting on, and everyone's in the same boat. There was no throwing piss or anything. Well, at least not on me. People kind. It's nice to see. I think they actually mentioned it at some point as well. I think Ashcroft mentioned it. It's like, how great is it to get people out here after COVID? You wouldn't have even dreamed of this happening. Certainly not with Oasis getting back together. There we go. Let me know your thoughts if you've been. Let me know how it was, and look out for that video where I'll let you know, hopefully, how you get front standing seats. Tickets. Standing, you know what I mean? Nice one. Have a good one. I'm sorry I didn't really sum this up as well as I could have. I'm knackered and drained and my voice hurts, but I promise it was amazing. One of the best nights of my life.